Welcome and welcome back to the Honey Sea Star Tarot, and welcome to November 18th. You're going to feel this energy. We have a Scorpio stellium, not between just 3, but 5 heavenly bodies. This is the time, with this alignment, with this concentration and amplification of energy, it is a true reclaiming of your voice, your truth, and your power. Before we get started though, I just also want to say thank you guys to each and every one of you. Welcome to our new Honey Sea Stars. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the channel. Seriously, you guys, each and every one of you, all your comments, your interactions, your likes, shares, subscribes, hypes, each and every bit of it truly makes me melt, gives me goosebumps. Each and every one of you mean the world, and I love you back. So, welcome to this Scorpio stellium, and let me tell you, it's right before the new moon. We've got the grand water trine alignment. It's a grand graduation grand trine. Oh my goodness. So, with this powerful Scorpio stellium, Virgos, the sun, the moon, Venus, Lilith, and Mercury retrograde are all aligning in Scorpio in our 3rd house. That's our house of communication, local environment, and the moon will be conjunct with Venus at 15 to 16 degrees. One's at 15, one's at 16. This is basically the heart, the core, the degree of pure essence of Scorpio. It's got love involved. It's got healing involved. It's got communication, commitment, putting yourself out there kind of energy. And to top that off, oh my God, and the sun's at the end. What? We're going to talk about this. What you touch turns to gold. You've got the magician. Oh my gosh. We'll talk about this and this. Okay. And the sun will also be conjunct with Lilith. Lilith is our black moon. These two are conjunct, I should say, at 26 degrees. And this is one of the most powerful karmic degrees of mastery in astrology. Between these 5 heavenly bodies, all concentrating their energy together, this stellium is going to transform your communication and your thinking. It's going to bring deep revelations, emotional revelations. It's going to trigger some powerful confessions, as well as potentially even emotional exchanges. So just be aware. And it's also going to push you to express long suppressed truths. This stellium is revealing secrets, hidden information. It's empowering you to reclaim and claim your voice, your power, your truth. It will initiate change in your relationships through intense, honest conversations. And through it all, you're going to emerge from this transit reborn, shining clear, standing authentically in your power. And you'll find that you will be less willing to hide who you really are. Just like a phoenix, not only rising from the ashes, but this is where the phoenix is shimmering, like golden embers underneath a true blue flame. This Scorpio stellium is going to feel intense. It's going to burn hot with transformational alchemy. And it's going to take you into the deep waters of emotion, intuition, instinct. It is the true shadow mind activation. So expect conversations that expose truths. Just saying. And the alignment starts with the 18th. It's going to be the most powerful here, but you're going to really truly feel this all the way through that new moon energy coming right into Sagittarian season this Friday. So this whole week, basically, you've probably felt it even before at the beginning of the week here too. This is where conversations expose truth. Your intuition and your instinct are being so sensitive and tapped in this week. Because mind you, we also have a sextile on the 19th with Neptune. If you haven't seen the weekly reading, check that out. But this is truly where you're tapped in. You're awakened to your psychic intuitions, your downloads. This is where you're able to gain some deep emotional insights, see motives and intents, understanding, true soul level emotions and initiatives like you have not felt before with all of this energy, especially with it being in your 3rd house. You're not just uncovering what's hidden, you're seeing it. You're feeling it with your inner knowing in all your connections, your interactions, and your conversations. And it'll feel very telepathic, where you're reading energies, connecting through looks, movements, where they're going to be telling you more than just what words can, and tact, tones, inflections, all of the inflections that we give behind the mask of our words. You're feeling and seeing all of it. And I will also say too, your words will hold a lot of weight with Venus in this mix as well. So there is this raw honesty involved with this stellium, where the filters are just pretty much turned off. They're going to be non-existent. I'm just going to tell you that right away. Right away too with the tarot, this is where you're stepping into not only a place of emotional mastery, but your wisdom, your leadership. Like I said, this is about reclaiming your power, and it includes all the suppressed power, all the denied power that society tells you to dim, right? This is also too inspiring others with your words, with your passion, with your leadership, with your honesty. In all of your communication, you're creating that safe space that allows others to be heard, as well as voicing your needs, your desires, your concerns in your truth. And it is a true shadow integration into your ego in a good way. This is a beautiful thing where you're truly taking action with your creativity, in your vision, with enthusiasm, right? With growth, enterprising. The third house, not only is about communication and local environment, so one-on-one relationships, one-on-one bonds, your neighbors, siblings, your mailman, the lady that you always see at the gas station kind of energy. It's who you run into, right? Who you're most close with. But it also has a lot to do with social media, in the way where if you've been building a side hustle, launching a business, how you put your truth out there, how you want to be seen. So it involves like PR, selling things. Boy, I don't even know. Your brand. That's probably the best way to put it. However, you're branding your business, your words, your truth, your identity in this world, it's going to impact all of that. And I will say, with the Grand Water Trine, if you have not seen that reading, it has a lot to do with your partnerships. Social media is activated, community, humanitarian efforts, what you do in the world, and the bonds that you create, all of it is going to be heightened during this time coming into the new moon, which is happening between the 19th and the 20th. Stay tuned. I will do another read on that. And I will also put together an affirmation meditation video for anyone that needs it as a tool to really focus their energies, tap in to the new moon energy as well, which is in Scorpio. This stellium will also be present. So just saying, you're going to feel this. You are awakened. This is a Kundalini awakening like no other. And there's honesty involved. There's truth involved. With Mercury retrograde present as well, because this is the day on the 18th where Mercury retrograde is moved from Sagittarius, our 4th house, into our 3rd house. The psychic and intuitive downloads that you receive will be clear. They will be heightened. And they will also heighten your analytical discernment, your mental precision, and they will, will also enable you to see through the deep waters as if they're crystal clear. So if you are normally with the Virgo, like sun rising signs, just saying even Virgo moon, any Virgo placements really, if you're normally receptive and more inclined to turn towards a communication style that's gentle or factual or even modest, this Scorpio stellium is going to be amplifying your energy and your voice. It's going to be magnetizing your voice with conviction, with such an emotional power, even when you don't necessarily intend it. So I'm just going to tell you right now, people are going to see you and they're going to hear you. People will feel your words and your voice. Your voice will hold weight. It'll hold intensity. It'll hold emotional charge. It'll penetrate with accuracy. And there's even a little bit of seductiveness in this. It's Scorpio energy. I'm just saying. If you've ever dated, been with a Scorpio, have Scorpio placements, you understand. I'm just saying. This is where, with the sun, this is the strongest card in the deck. And with 19, it breaks down. It's new beginnings, coming to karmic completion, soul contract clearings, and new beginnings, breaking down to the 10 with the 1, and then the 0 with a Fool's Shoes new beginning, especially when you're tapped in with the divine, with all the downloads that you're receiving from Soul's Temple. This is with a new beginning, walking towards it with jubilation, vitality, with freedom, liberation from whatever has dimmed your light, right? It's also walking forward with confidence, compassion, contentment, and standing in your glory, obtaining the success, the prosperity, the material wealth and health that is destined and is meant truly for you. And your intuition is guiding you every step of the way. With the Nine of Pentacles coming out right away after that as well, has a lot to do with karmic completions, lessons like being complete. More importantly, people that truly support you, being aligned with you, the divine, the universe supporting you. And I will also say Venus is here. Venus is blessing this every bit of the way. Your success, your prosperity, your material comfort, enjoying the fruits of your labor, seeing them manifest this week right in front of your eyes. But more importantly, stepping in your inner truth with your inner peace being balanced, in your confidence with conviction through your self-discipline, standing in your independence, forging your own path, and expect good news. So one of the things about Scorpio energy is that it has the very strong potential of unveiling what's hidden. Hidden truths, psychic energies, hidden talents, skills, and hidden enemies. Things that people have basically kept in the dark. Things that have been done in the dark. Rocks that have been thrown where then hands have been hidden. Anything that's affected your foundations, your legacy in particular when it comes to this Capricorn energy. And I will say too, Saturn rules Capricorn. This is discipline, this is structure, this is foundational work. And with the sun exalting it right above this, this is where you're receiving downloads that directly impact your foundation, your emotional foundation, your physical foundation. This could even be too with all of this fourth house energy between Mars and then now Mercury moving now back into Scorpio after just being in our fourth house in Sag. Sagittarian energy is the fiery truth, the exploration of truth, now moving back into your communication. And with all this retrograde aspect into it, it's basically revelations. It's a lot of inner downloads that you're receiving, messages that you're receiving from your connection straight to our energy source, Soul's Temple, right? Our life, vitality. So with the Four of Pentacles, this is basically where it's like wherever you've lacked security, Lilith is totally speaking here. Also too, if you've been dealing with people that are too possessive, hoarding possessions, right? Keeping things away from you, purposefully or intentionally. This is also too, in another way of reading the Four of Pentacles, particularly when it roots into your foundation and your sacral energy flow. This is where you have the mindset to create anything, to do anything, to accomplish anything, your longest ambitions, longest held goals, life dreams, with the Midas touch. What you touch turns to gold when you have the focus and the belief and the fortitude to know that the prosperity, the fortune that you've worked for, both wealth and emotional health, emotional wealth, is yours and yours alone to create and to possess. And if that resonates, put a heart in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts, because this is where with the Magician right afterwards, Mercury is giving you some very big undisclosed truths during this Scorpio stellium. It's spiritual. It's going to be constructive. It's going to help you with standing in your creative power and move to a place of mastery that allows you to clear out old cycles and truly write your new soul contracts in self-mastery through initiative, manifestation of your plans, your ideas, putting everything into practice. And what Spirit is really saying with this new beginning, this revelation, this new journey, this new road and new doorway that opens up, that you're taking, this new direction, everything is ready. You're ready. So, especially with Venus involved, there's this raw honesty. There's no filters. Mercury retrograde is giving you the downloads that you need to hear with clarity. This is where, especially if you've been timid, like I say in your communication style, just know That's not what's going on right now. You're walking the talk, you're talking the talk, your voice is holding weight. Do not be surprised that if you're receiving, or I should say, if the people who hear you, when they receive your words and your expression as you communicate, you may find that people both admire and fear you, and fear what you have to say, as well as admire what you have to say. So with this fusion and infusion of Scorpio energy, and this depth that the stellium is opening, there's this profound opportunity for some truly soulful connections and conversations. It can help you mend relationships. It can help you with uncovering hidden truths. It can help you with expressing yourself in a very magnetic way. And especially as it ignites your creativity in writing, storytelling, like I say, PR is involved. Like how you brand yourself, your business, whatever you do, whatever your passions are. It's also going to be a great time for deep research and deep study. So if there's been an issue, a complex problem that you've been avoiding, or even something that you've started learning about, but you put to the side due to the complexity or the intricacy of it, time involved, right? The dedication. This stellium is going to enhance your ability to get to the core of any subject, no matter how complicated, no matter how difficult, no matter how intricate it is. Especially with Scorpio's influence, Lilith's influence, Mercury retrograde's influence in mind too. It's important to ground yourself to avoid getting lost in your own thoughts, because your mind is going deep in the deep end, diving down to the darkest waters. This is where it's diving down to the roots, especially with the Queen of Pentacles. This is looking at your resources, being responsible in your business and generating wealth, and utilizing the laws of reciprocity in your relationships, generating prosperity, making sure that your structure stands and is aligned in your truth. This is also how you obtain your material and your pleasures, right? Money, material wealth, prosperity has to do a lot with your career as well. Coworkers are involved with this too, just saying. So be mindful, especially of power struggles, because Scorpio energy does highlight that as well. Especially if it's siblings, neighbors, colleagues, if there's any feelings of being misunderstood, or if there's been any feelings of past rejections that come up, especially between partnerships, whether it be professional or personal. This is the time where they're all going to be surfacing. And with Mercury retrograde re-entering Scorpio at 0 degrees, that is the full shoes kind of journey. Mercury being our ruler as Virgos, he is bringing back people, situations, circumstances from the past for a major review, particularly ones that have come up from this last October, I should say, when he was moving direct in Scorpio in our 3rd house. Also, too, I will just say this, your mind not only is going to be tapped in like no other, it's going to be more penetrating, more investigative with revisiting past conversations, uncovering information that people have hidden from you, particularly this last October. Read the fine print. That's all I'm going to say. You will be reassessing connections with siblings, neighbors. You'll be reassessing conversations that you've even had online. Documents, emails could be resurfacing during this stellium, especially with Venus involved if they're about love, money, finances, or even intimacy. And especially with the 10 of Pentacles coming out right away after this, I'm just going to say it's got a lot of focus on your stability. It's got a lot of focus on your finances. And remember, Venus governs money. She governs our values, our integrity. We also have this grand water trine. We've got a generator of wealth here aligning at perfecting, I should say, at the 25 degrees with Saturn, and also Jupiter's blessing with the sun in this as well. So it's got a lot to do about family life. It's got a lot to do about your legacy with lasting wealth and prosperity. It's got a lot to do with Venus, with your financial security, your foundations with Saturn, family achievements, even with Mars here, and with your 3rd house, your 11th house, and your 7th house being heightened and aligned with the Grand Water Trine has a lot to do with your partnerships, whether it be personal or professional. And especially with the Ten of Pentacles, heighten something about business. Mercury is going to be showing you what you need to see, particularly with whatever resurfaces in regards to documents, emails. I'll say that again. Whatever people have hidden from you. So this is where it's going to allow you to really see and reach a peak. In this peak energy, we'll get into it as well, because remember, we've got Venus conjunct moon, like the moon, in the heart, the core of the Scorpion essence at 15 to 16 degrees. Lilith, the sun, at the mastery karmic pinnacle at 26 degrees. This is a lot to do with making sure that your foundations are not only unshakable, they're indomitable in relationships, money, finances, intimacy, trust, vulnerability. And with Mercury, there is something that is coming to light that you may have missed before. So follow your instincts, follow your intuition, because your psychic subconscious memories are going to not only be resurfacing, they're going to be guiding you straight toward what you need to see. So if that resonates, whatever gets uncovered, let me know in the comments below. Put a heart in the comments below, because this is where you're looking at things and you're able to harmonize multiple responsibilities and balance out whatever has been taken, how to put it, whatever's been over or underhanded, whatever has been unbalanced. You're able to bring balance through it. And this whole stellium is going to be tapping you into not only unlimited potential, but all of the possibilities that Jupiter is blessing when he is building that bridge with Saturn in this Grand Water Trine, in your legacy, in generating wealth, in going after your dreams, and embracing dualities in your partnerships, your relationships, polarities, the choices that you make, and the decisions. Because remember, this is amplifying your discernment. This is reclaiming your voice, stepping into your power, really embracing your truth with such integration that there's no filter. So, especially with the Grand Trine's alignment, I do want to also say, with Jupiter coming out, there is this energy that is very nurturing, it's very protective, and it's very supportive, that's going to be helping you find what you need to see with this Scorpio stellium. And with the moon being conjunct with Venus at 15 and 16 degrees, these two are making your words not only intense, but they're making them beautiful. You're touching people at a level that touches them at the heart center. So whatever is uncovered, whatever is spoken, written, whatever shadows Lilith exposes, when the sun is illuminating them, the moon and Venus are aligning your feelings, particularly about your relationships and your values, to your passions, your heart's desires. With these two, they are offering this magnetic healing, and it's going to accelerate things. There's an incoming message. It's got good news. Whatever is uncovered, it's going to unrestrict you. It's going to be unrestrictive in your communication, and it is true electric alchemy of your truth. And with Mercury's blessing, with his downloads, it's going to lead you to abundance, stability, prosperity, your justice, your personal power. This is also getting to really see and experience your harvest in your fortuity, in all that you've been striving for as you define your success. And it's calling judgment. With that solar plexus, this is being inspiration in action. This is gorgeous energy. It's knowing why you're here, what you're meant to do, more importantly, that you're enough. You always have been. So whatever has basically, because we'll get into it, Lilith is going to free you of whatever's been dimming your light. Whatever society has told you is not conventional, so it must and cannot be done. This is going to free you from all of that. And particularly, not only is it going to bring on a new cycle, but when it comes to clash of ambitions, chaos, competition for promotions, dispute, envy from others, dealing with lack of unity, or two, power struggles where there's no team spirit. People are working against the grain, against each other, where it's like there's more time devoted to the chaos than actually towards construction. It's bringing an end to all of it, and it's bringing the ability through you to really expose the truth and to align a certain aspect of leadership, love leadership as well, to take center stage with that Leo energy, to take the leadership, shine the light, and offer healing. It's going to give you this ability with the moon and with Venus, when it comes to your relationships, your values, with magnetism, to really come to the table with healing energy of love in any chaos or area, aspect, conversation of conflict. And it's going to give you the ability to really deepen your emotional bonds with people that are close to you. Also, too, it's going to create an opportunity between these two to attract someone through the depth of your emotional expression in your desires and your emotional confessions. So I am just saying, if you normally wear your heart very close, this is the time where you may find that your vulnerability is your strength. It's not just about wearing your heart on your sleeve. It's about wearing it as this badge on your chest. And if that resonates, like I say, let me know in the comments below, because you are shining, and this is your opportunity to truly shine as the star you were made to be. So you could be revealing something. I should say, it could be something that you've been carrying for years, maybe finally telling that coworker or the neighbor who gets the mail at the same time that you do, that you've always been attracted to them, or that person that you just started seeing that you maybe want to move in together. This could be something too where, especially with home and family, oh, that wanted to fall out and then came back in, so I'm going to take it. Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you. Wow, all right. But with home and family coming into this like Sagittarius season as well, thank you, this week, could be where it's like wherever you've defined home and you're not necessarily sure where that is in a physical place, you're defining it where home is, where the heart is. And all of a sudden there's this clarity. You're having this honest conversation with yourself even too. Like I say, could involve that coworker, that neighbor. There's something that you're really expressing when it comes to your heart's desires, your truth, and where you want to go, the direction that you want to go toward. You could also be hearing something that is deeply emotional from someone else. With these two, with the moon, with Venus being at the heart of Scorpio's energy, it will not be random. I just want to say that right now. And it won't be on a whim kind of confession where it's like at the break room where you're like, you know what? Do you want to have dinner? It's not that. It is not that. I am telling you, this is the type of energy where it's not just a hint at the surface. It's not just this aspect where it's like a little confession. This is the type of thing that's going to be intimate. It's going to be deep. It's going to be vulnerable. It's going to be unearthing emotional honesty and commitment of a total union kind of confession at a soul level that transcends time and space. This is the type of soul contract that you're writing with these two during this Scorpio stellium, don't ask, stellium, that it'll be an initiation of converting fears and insecurities into your power with clarity. And I will also say it'll be a fated merging where the relationships, the events that come in will feel very destined. It's a true transformation through love and emotional mastery, emotional coherence, of truth-telling that truly liberates you from illusions, dissolves old patterns of timidness, people-pleasing, and it'll also be a karmic clearing in love where masks of guardedness completely fall off. True feelings transform into light, and whatever is said and transformed in your connection, it'll not only be at this soul level, it'll allow you to truly release an old identity with pure, fated spiritual honesty. I have goosebumps. I can't help it. If you do too, let me know, because I am a hopeless romantic. This is going to awaken that. And let me tell you, Venus and Scorpio, she goes all in. This is not about, hey, I think this guy is cute. It's like and it's not even just like, hey, I want to get to know you better. This is like, I feel like we've met each other and we've loved each other in past lives kind of energy. True feelings transform into light at a soul level. It's fated, it's destined. And like I say, it is allowing you to release an old identity, a karmic lesson that you've been learning when it comes to this, when it comes to love, when it comes to finances, intimacy, romance. With Venus and the Moon's conjunction, you're going to see and feel what you truly desire with total emotional truth. You won't be able to lie to yourself about love, be closed off to it. You'll see the shadow side of your relationships, and all of it will make you crave the depth and honesty that only soul-level intimacy creates and gives. And with the Sun conjunct with Lilith at 26 degrees at the same time, this is something where your identity meets shadow. It's authenticity, don't ask, authenticity or nothing. And out of all the 5 bodily alignments right now, I will say the Sun conjunct with Lilith at 26 degrees is by far the most powerful piece of this transit, of this Scorpio stellium. So Lilith is our repressed power, our forbidden desires, our shadow, the part of you that society has told you to hide, right? And so when the Sun hits Lilith like this, this is where your wild side, your unfiltered qualities erupt into your consciousness, and you cannot stay silent anymore. You're going to feel this. It's a true revealing of your truth. Whatever's been hidden, whatever's been suppressed, whatever's been silenced, whatever light's been dimmed in you from past experiences, past hurts, past traumas, this is where you are reclaiming your voice. You're ending any and all people-pleasing behavior. And I will also say, if it's an emotional depth that you're not used to, just be aware that you may feel more intuitive than usual, more protective of your privacy, more passionate about what you believe in, what you desire, what you're working towards, and with whatever truths are exposed. Under this concentration of the Scorpio stellium, with Lilith and the Sun, when they are concerned with this conjunction, you may even feel more easily hurt. So just keep that in mind with whatever truths, whatever secrets, whatever emotional breakthroughs surface from a sibling, friend, partner, neighbor, someone you talk to often. Know that it'll be a confession that you're meant to know, and it's meant to be a true opportunity for emotional attachments to form quickly, for a relationship to truly deepen. It'll ignite your desires to know someone's soul, not just their personality, and it can also show you any and all red flags of jealousy or possessiveness that you need to be aware of and protect yourself from. So lean into this energy. Don't turn a blind eye is all I got to say, because the Sun and Lilith are both giving you this huge empowerment during a time where Pluto is moving direct in Aquarius in our 6th house of work, how we're of service, how we put meaning into our thoughts and our actions. This is the time where Spirit is saying, take time to rest and enjoy your success. Enjoy and lean into that romance, the tranquility that's meant to be yours, the family that's meant to support you, the prosperity that you're destined to receive, and the harmony in your relationships that are fostered on strong foundations that stand the test of time. This is the time where all that's uncovered, don't turn a blind eye to it, be vulnerable to it, and more important, like I say, pay attention to the red flags, because whatever financial or spiritual hardship, especially when it comes to your heart's desires, are being unsurfaced, whatever hard times you've had to endure, whatever troubles, trespasses have left you feeling in this 5 of coins energy, it's replaced. It's being replaced with the silence, this true silence that has come from it, with voice. Know what I meant to say? That didn't come out right. The silence, it basically is being heard louder than you've ever heard before. That's what I'm trying to say. This is where with the Ten of Pentacles, especially with whatever you've been working toward, not seeing results on, worried about that fear, creating from fear. This is replacing all of that. Stability in your success, financial gains, sense of belonging in your community, true soul tribe family alignment. And that goes with personal relationships, intimacy, one-on-one relationships, the bonds that truly are meant to go forward with you into the big year of reset, into this new moon, the biggest energetic reset that we will get to see, the new beginnings, biggest potent new beginnings that we will get to feel and experience in all of 2025. This is where your coins are coming in. So wherever there has been a lack of financial security, especially with the Five of Coins coming out, Nine of Coins coming in reverse, whatever has made you feel entrapped, taking your freedom, right? Drowning in debt, maybe dealing with just superficial entanglements, attachments. Whoever has basically taken your ability to really experience truth at a soul level when it comes to your bonds, your intimacy, love connections, wherever there's been the wool pulled over your eyes, that has been a bad investment, that has involved cheating, stealing, has even involved a fear of failure. Lilith and the sun are illuminating all of it, and they are taking the filter off with this stellium. I cannot stress that enough. And with the King of Wands in reverse, this is where all of it was meant to teach you, to help you step into your true power, your true leadership, reclaim your voice. End all the people-pleasing, self-sacrificing at the cost of yourself for others so that you get to truly receive your Ten of Pentacles in this life and in this now, in this reality. So whoever was like overbearing, arrogant, right? Whoever has basically put you in a place that has made you have to react versus respond, be impulsive, wherever you've endured poor leadership, who's tried to claim that power over you, even though they were poorly prepared and they leaned on your leadership and then took the credit for it. This is where that all ends. So with these two at this 26th degree, I will just say there is a confession that you are meant to know, and it's a true opportunity for emotional attachments, I will say it again, to form quickly, and for true relationships to truly deepen, that want to see you succeed. It'll ignite your desires to know someone's soul, see the red flags. It's going to feel raw. Someone may be owing you an explanation. I'm just going to say, if there was someone that cheated you in the past, took from you, pulled away like wool over your eyes, took credit for your work, for your passions, whatever it was, held power over you. There is someone that truly owes you an explanation. They were manipulative. They knew it. There's something here that you need to see about that red flag. And this is freeing you, clearing out that karmic contract. So it will feel raw. Like I say before, it may also, with the sensitivity, you may feel very hurt by it. But remember, it's meant to be healing. In a big picture kind of way as well, it's meant to give you your freedom back in a way that transforms your way of thinking. And I will also say, with this conjunction with Lilith involved, this is going to be breaking a generational pattern in how you've learned to communicate, what you were taught from your family. So, with the Sun and Lilith's conjunction occurring at the peak with this pressurized 26th degree of energy, your soul is finishing a very important lesson before Scorpio season ends. And as we move into Sagittarian season on Friday, Sagittarian, don't ask, Sagittarius season, stay tuned, I'll do a separate read as well on that. And two, I'll include key dates, key transits and aspects so that you know what to expect. Get your calendars handy, I'm just saying. It can prove to be very important. And I will also do, as we walk into December, a December reading as well. So, especially as we walk into Sagittarius season, this is the chance where it's clearing things out with a focus on family, on your home, how you define both, who you choose in both. And right before this new moon reset, this is the time where it's clearing out and making room. So something inevitable, something destined, or even irreversible is happening at this 26 degrees with Lilith and the Sun. I will also say, with whatever is happening, it is destined, it's fated, right? And it will alter your life's direction. It's a finalization of a cycle that began long ago. It's old, it's overdue, it's being addressed. So you could be clearing out a karmic contract, beginning a new soul contract, getting closure on some much needed closure, I should say, on some unfinished business. It could also be where it's bringing order to chaos or crisis. It'll test your integrity with how you decide to honor your truths, your heart's desires. It'll force you to confront your destiny by accepting your true path, by facing karmic conditions, by embracing your authenticity. And shadows and all. I will also say, under this spiritual test, with these two, it'll urge and encourage you to step into your true power. There's a contract that's coming due, and it's a fated awakening of your mastery to your mastery. Expect to receive messages in your dreams and your visions. I will just say you're psychically tapped in. The moon is revealing all the shadows. Lilith, our black moon, is here being illuminated. Just saying. So this is where all of your dreams, all of your visions are going to be guiding you. And they're going to be offering you that long overdue ancestral healing. Those generational curse healings that have been passed down through traumas imprinted in the body, taught from parent to child, right? This is that kind of energy. It is so raw and it is so healing. Lean into this energy, because these two are going to be helping you confront the rawest version of yourself. They're going to be helping you with dissolving old shame, old repressions. They're going to be helping you with integrating your shadow with your ego and reclaiming, biggest thing, reclaiming your forbidden power. Whatever you were led to believe was forbidden was meant to be yours. It's sacred. And I will also say that with this, there is a karmic storyline that is ending. And I got goosebumps here. I can't help it. But your truth looks so beautiful on you. It's that energy. And if you just got goosebumps as well, let me know. Put a heart in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. Because this is where, with the Knight of Pentacles, you are holding your coin. All that is meant to be yours when it comes to writing abundance into your soul contracts. Especially when it involves your stability, your comforts, your joy, your familial bliss, all that you've worked for, all that you've gained with financial stability, with your resources, taking action in all your dependabilityness, with with responsibility, being cautious and discerning about the red flags, rational and pragmatic in your discernment, and methodical when it comes to working towards your dreams and achieving them. And I will say, through all the darkness, through everything that has taught you to dim your light, as you free yourself and all this light is shown during this stellium, the most powerful stellium of the zodiac, I will say, with 5, not just 3, but 5 planetary bodies, oh my goodness. This is where, no matter what has tried to knock you down, you are shining, knowing people are seeing you. Nothing has taken your kindness away. And what comes to mind really, is I said this once when I lived up north, and it was kind of sweet because it's a normal way of thinking for me. It wasn't normal for there. There's a lot of generational trauma where I was, especially if you live by a reservation, by a tribal community, know your history in the States. There's a lot of generational trauma that has been trapped. A lot of energetic trauma that is still there, and it's formulated and cultivated through generational curses. So the mentality, I was very much naive to it, but I was awakened to it. And the biggest thing is, because I've had a lot taken from me, I'll just be real, like in this life, there is a lot that can be taken from you. Your time, your energy, your light, your love, your pain, your money, your home, a lot of physical aspects, your spiritual aspects. There's a lot of things that we have purposely been preconditioned to, either generationally, purposefully, more importantly, at a micro and a macro level, within our bloodlines, within our society lines, within our cultural lines as well. No matter what can be taken from you, the one thing that cannot be taken, it can only be freely given. And each and every one of us has that choice, is our integrity. Not letting your kindness be taken from you, from past traumas, right? Especially, say, if you grew up with like generational trauma in the way where it's like you've had no opportunities given to you, and the response that you get is because of validation, is because they weren't given the opportunities. Let's just blanket it in that way. This is where instead you're not letting that choose what your integrity is when it comes to your heart, your kindness, your love that you give and that you receive. This is where you are shining through, and you're aligning, you're magnetizing to the relationships that truly have like minds and like hearts. This is where, especially with the moon coming out, your dreams cannot be taken from you. They can only be freely forfeited, right? This is where your intuition is going to guide you and free you, liberate you, and allow you to not only reclaim your voice, reclaim your power, but reclaim your truth. This is voluntary change. It's freeing out those karmic cycles. It's initiating true soul tribe contracts. It's embracing inner shadows and loving every bit of it, because it's what made you beautifully, perfectly, imperfectly you. This is standing in your spirituality, embracing fearlessly your subconscious, your like the unseen. This is knowing who your enemies are, seeing them, but also understanding why they became your enemy, how they became who they are. Because remember, hurt people just hurt people. Healed people help heal people. There's always a way, and there's always a better way than continuing that cycle, that perpetuation of karma. This is where, with the 1 and the 8, this is new beginnings in all the abundance that you deserve, that you were meant to receive and to experience in this life, reducing to a 9, with coming to completions, with new beginnings, with purification of your consciousness, and releasing that trauma that's been trapped in the body, in your energy, and in your movement, in your decisions. And if that resonates, like I say, let me know in the comments below. Put a heart in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. But before we go, I do want to get some additional messages, because oh my gosh, luck is on your side. Like I say, I know you were protected with this grand water trine, but what? Yeah, just saying. And your intuition and the messages and the guardian, and finding your assertiveness and embracing your old soul and a new, oh my God. Okay, we'll get into this. This is truly an awakening. It is a Kundalini awakening for all Virgos with the Scorpio stellium, and particularly if you've got any Scorpio placements. If you have any planetary body alignments, anywhere between 15, or I should say even like 13 to 18 degrees, particularly to 22 to 29 degrees, you're going to feel this. We're all going to feel it. Let's just be honest. There's 5 planetary bodies here. One of them being our ruler, the sun, the moon, Venus, Lilith. We're all going to feel this. So whatever epiphanies come, revelations, whatever freedom comes, let me know in the comments below, because this is where you are no longer suppressing your truth. And boy, does it look gorgeous on you. And luck is on your side. You are protected. Your bright energy is meant to shine, because you bless the world with all the color that you gift us with. This is the time to let go and be happy with the here and now, with who you are, and feel good about being the loving and colorful you, because you were created in God's image, in the light of the sun. You are a fractal of Source. This is where your intuition is going to be guiding you. So now is the time to truly listen to the song of your soul, listen to the language of your soul, and trust that your intuition will be guiding you in the right directions. You have that way of knowing about you. We all do. We just have to open our ears and open our hearts and recognize that you are unique. You're not meant to fall in line. You are meant to be loved. And there are messages coming in. Spirit is going to be sending them to you. There is this opening of a greater vision that is going to be awakening your kundalini. So focus on your priorities, eliminate the distractions. Know that your bright future is here. This is the time to let yourself ascend to those new heights. Because not only is it protected, but you're meant to protect others with your love and awaken your intuition. You're meant to stand in your assertiveness, in your power. Claim your leadership role and take action because you've got that conviction. You've got the courage. This Scorpio stellium is going to be giving you that confidence. And you're tapping in to your ancestral healing and ancestral knowledge. This is, oh my goodness, my kitty. I'm just saying, he just snored. I'm not sure if you heard that. But confirmation from champion. Just saying. This is where, with the old soul knowledge, you are in a lot of ways, this Scorpio stellium is a true 12-strand DNA activation. All of the ancestral generational knowledge that has been building up. Remember, your ancestors are here not only guiding you, they're cheering you on. You're accomplishing what they learned and taking it to new heights. It's going beyond the world, going beyond this reality, accomplishing and creating your dreams in the here and now, making reality yours. With your inner knowing, especially with the goose, being that brave traveler to become the extraordinary. Know that you're blessed, especially with Jupiter and the grand water trine, with Saturn, with the sun impacting both the stellium and and the grand water trine, coming straight into this new moon. This is going to be awakening you, and it's taking you towards the destination that you call home. Define as home, where your heart truly lies. And loyal friends will always be with you as you align to this energy and lean into it, as you lean in and claim all your authenticity. Remember, out of all things, out of all the retrogrades, out of all the alignments happening this year, with all the 5 retrogrades going on right now, let's just be real. This is where all of them are just asking you, out of all things, just be yourself and know that that's enough. So break free of others' expectations, any type of suppressions, anything that has made you believe that you had to be something that you truly were not called to be. Just be you and know that that is enough. Now, before we go as well, I do just want to look at our major arcana, and what we pulled here for music therapy, cannot stress enough, with all the intuition here that's awakened, meditate, align your heart-brain frequency. You'll receive your messages clearer. Ground yourself with that Virgoan energy. Saturn's going to be building that bridge for you. Just remember that. Check out the Grand Trine Graduation Trine reading if you haven't seen it, or even the weekly reading. But either way, if you want to know more, into more depth about the Grand Water Trine, check that video out. But meditation is going to be the thing that truly will help you awaken and see clearly. Now, what we pulled for music is BEND, and then color therapy, because remember, color and music, both frequencies, right? That's what we are. We're energetic bodies. So color therapy, what we pulled here is magenta, yellow, and orange. So that is like creativity with all of the sun's vitality and energy, illuminating and awakening your crown chakra, aligning you. So I truly hope you guys have a beautiful Scorpio stellium. Let me know if this reading resonated, if you like the way that I read. By all means, know that you guys are what make this this channel not only a family, but make this channel a success. So by all means, please know that your support means the world, makes the difference. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below how this reading resonated. Put a heart too if you don't feel comfortable sharing. Like and hype, but just know that I am sending you so much love and light. Take care, and I will see you in the next reading.